Right, I like to say Barakateh Hawa, Barakateh Hawashai, Barakateh Hawa, Barakateh Hawashai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work of truth sincerity. I like to say Muwathla Bible, which is death to Babylon, and Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So let's get straight into it. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's what the Lord is putting in the spirit of the king, because the kings, because the Most High, he controls them. Right? Real quick, let's get this. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So real quick, let's get this. Joel chapter 3, verse 9. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong, man. And that's what's happening. The weak are now strong because why? They have nuclear capabilities. They have the powers. I always say, like the Apocalypse said in X-Men, he said the powers, man. And that's what they have. When they have nuclear capability, they have powers, man. So again, the scripture says, Joel 3 and 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about. It says, thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. It says, let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the city of judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about, man, because they're going to be all out war out there, man. There's going to be all out war in the Middle East, man. And this is what the Most High is preparing. He's preparing all out war out there. You can see wars are taking place all over the world right now, man. And the scriptures prophesied of that in the book of Second Ezra. Salakia, Matthew's the 24th chapter, and also Second Ezra, man. So real quick, let's go back to this Obadiah. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2, it says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Right? These nations, they despise America, man. They want to blow America off the face of the earth. Why? Because these devils are always getting involved with what's going on over there in the Middle East. Why? Because they want to take over, man. And these nations, and there's been nothing but death out there, man. I remember there was videos consistently being shown of Syria, the death of the people out there, man, or the death of the people in Afghanistan or in Iraq. A lot of things has been happening since this devil has been over there, man. So the scripture says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks. Who could I be talking about? You so-called white people, man. Your spirit guides you to dwell in the cliffs of the rocks, man. You know, you even got houses built on mountains, man. It says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, man. So, like the scripture says, man, the Most High is going to bring you down, man. So all that pride you have is going to vanquish, man. So let's grab this real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 9. And the scripture says, for lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain, man. The Most High is preparing these nations to shoot what? ICBM, thermonuclear missiles at America, man. This is what's being prepared for this wicked society, this wicked kingdom. Let me jump down to verse 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. So, hey, man, destruction is coming. And the scriptures are saying it. You know, the scriptures are saying it, man. The scripture says, hey, for they shall faint. The fanner shall fan her. Matter of fact, let's get that. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon, an assembly, Salakia, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. So this is prophecy, man. This is prophecy that's talking about the destruction of America, man. You know, and you people just doing what? Bullshitting. But the Most High have you in that spirit only to destroy you. So let me get this. Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. And that's going back into that Proverbs 21. Going back into that Proverbs 21, man. Matter of fact, let's get it again. Proverbs 21:1, and the scripture says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water he turneth it whithersoever he will. So let's get that back. Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 11. And the scripture says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his device. Which, when you go into that word device, let's get it real quick. Let's get into this word device.
Strong's H 4209. Mezimah.
So mezimah, which means purpose, discretion, device, plot, purpose, discretion, device, evil. And evil can go into bad times, man. So this, the Most High is plotting against this place, man. He's setting up destruction for this place. It says, this is the etymology of the word. Is that
Strong's H 2161. Zamam,
which means to have a thought, device, plan, consider, purpose, to consider, fix, thought upon, to purpose, device, to plot of evil intent, right? So the Most High is about to bring hell upon America, man. The Most High is about to bring hell upon America. Let's get that back one more time. Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it. It says, because Salaka, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Man, that's fierce, man. That's fierce, man. The Most High is against this place. The Most High is heavily against this place. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse, I believe that's 45. Let me see. So like it, bear with me for a second. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 41. And it says, if I whet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revenge upon the enemy, man. So the Most High is gonna take vengeance upon the enemies, man. Upon you so-called white people, Chinese, Japanese, you Arabs, you Africans. The Most High is gonna do what, man? He's gonna destroy you, man. Let me get this, man. So like, you bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second here. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35. It says, to me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste, man. The Most High is about to, he's bringing that sword, man. That sword of vengeance, man. You know, this death and destruction is coming upon America, aka Babylon. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 10. And the scripture says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It containeth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it unto the hand of the slayer, man. Of the slayer. That reminds me of that Halo game where it says slayer. So hey, this sword is gonna be given unto the hands of the slayer, man. So death and destruction is coming upon this place, man. The Most High is setting this place to be destroyed. Right, Salaki, bear with me for a second. Let's go back to this Obadiah. So going back to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Let's go back to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And it says, If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? But Esau, he's corrupt, greed, and wicked, so he wouldn't leave anything. It says, How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Through the will and the power of the Most High. Going back to Isaiah, what is that? I want to say 49:10. And going back up to Obadiah, I believe that's the second verse. But it says, verse 7, all of the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty man, O Timon, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. It says, For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off, man. So the Most High, man, he's bringing destruction to Esau, man. But yeah, man, I don't have to get no more on that, man. Right, I don't have to get no more on that. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it from there and say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in true sincerity. I like to say Muwathla Babel, which is death to Babylon, and Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.